7 years ago, I paid off $45,000 in only 2 years on only $18 an hour using Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps, but then fell right back into debt. Here's why I failed the first time and why this time I'm not letting it happen again. In this video, you'll see what went wrong, what habits I missed, and how to fix them. Hi everyone, this is Dee from Living With Me. Welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to my channel. So why I failed. For those of you who don't know, Dave Ramsey's 7 baby steps go from step 1 to step 7, and they tell you literally step by step what to do next. Dave and his team suggests you follow the steps to the T. I was just in the mindset of, okay, I'll focus on the debt payoff and everything else I'll wing. Big red flag. Now I know. However, the first baby step was to save $1,000 for a mini baby emergency fund, just a little fund that's going to be a buffer between you and life. Your car breaks down, your washer breaks down, you have a medical bill, so you can take that emergency fund and pay for it instead of swiping your card again. I didn't even do baby step 1. I didn't save the $1,000 emergency, and I just threw myself fully into baby step 2, which is paying off all debt except your home. I don't own a home, so my only debt was $45,000 that I mentioned. After I fully threw myself into baby step 2 for almost 2 years, this was truly the only step I followed to the T. Each time I got paid, I put all the money. After I paid for expenses, I put everything else towards debt. Instead of following the next steps, I just gave up. Baby step 3 would be to save for a 3 to 6 months emergency fund, and I didn't. So when the first problem arose and first issue happened, I had to swipe a credit card again, which brought me right back into credit debt. And here I am now, $35,000 in debt. I now understand that I truly, besides not following the steps to the T, I treated the debt payoff as a sprint rather than a lifestyle change. And that is exactly why it was fatal for me. I didn't build habits that prevented me from getting back into debt. I didn't budget. I did have like a planner where I wrote down where my next paycheck is and how much I'm putting towards each card, but there was no budgeting involved whatsoever. If I went back, if I could go back and really look what I spent, I probably still spent a lot of money on nonsense, truly. Another problem that I now understand I had was that I didn't have a plan for the future. I didn't have a long-term plan for at least the next 2 years to 5 years. And that also kind of, the second I paid off the debt, removed me from the action of paying off debt, and I didn't know what to do. I was kind of lost. What is different this time? This time, I am reversing everything and doing step by step everything that is suggested, because I know it can work. I just have to do it the right way. The first step I have accomplished and saved $1,000 and put it in my Ally account. Important that I have the $1,000 and then I'm not touching those for anything but emergencies, real emergencies. Baby step 2 I'm currently on. A few weeks ago I paid off my first card. So basically I'm putting minimum payments on all my cards, smallest to largest. The smallest debt, which I just paid off, got all the money that I had left over after paying expenses. My next smallest amount is what I'm tackling while I'm paying minimum payments on all the other cards. Once this next card is done, all the money that I would put towards that card goes into the next card, and so on and so forth. Eventually you go to the highest debt and you pay that off too. I need to focus on the smallest debt to get momentum, to feel that accomplishment. Oh my God, I just did one card, cut it off, throw it away, next one, and so on. Now this time I have a 5-year plan. In these next 5 years, I want to make sure I pay off all my debt. I want to make sure I have a 3 to 6 months emergency fund in place. I want to make sure I start putting money into my 401k that's matched at work. I want to make sure I'm putting money towards my kids' college fund. And parallel to all these 2 steps, I want to make sure I am saving money for down payment on a house. So usually with these 7 baby steps, step 1 and step 2 and step 3, you do separately, one after another. And you are, as Dave likes to say, going towards those 3 with gazelle intensity. Baby step 4, 5, 6, you do simultaneously. Put 15% towards retirement. You put some money towards your kids' college fund if you have kids. You put some money towards the house down payment. It's not about intensity anymore, but about intentionality. And then baby step 7, when you're done with those things, you enjoy the fruits of your labor and just live and give, I guess. Can't wait for that. I can't even wait for baby step 3. Baby step 3 will already be like, oh, because then baby step 3, you don't have any debt, and all the money you're putting aside for your emergency fund, you're not giving away to banks. It's your money. So I am very much looking forward to be done with baby step 2. I'm hoping to be done by the end of next year, latest December of 2026. But I don't know what life will throw at me, obviously. If not, then I hope to be done with it even maybe sooner. But realistically, I could be done by the end of next year. I feel very motivated. I feel very inspired. I feel like I could do anything really, because I feel that my habits are now changing for the better. It's more about progress for me. As I said earlier, it's not a sprint. It's all about getting there in the right way, arriving there whole, and cleaning out the habits that I have had for so many years in my life. And I want to be able to sustain this. It's not about a crash diet. You know, once I paid off the $45,000 a few years ago, I didn't have any time to really breathe and like say, wow, this is great, because I went straight into debt. And I could have accomplished so much by now if I just stuck to it, but I didn't. So this time, you know, the saying, never a mistake, always a lesson, truly true. I have done it. I have the motivation and I know it's possible, but this time there's no playing with it. I never ever want to be in this mess again financially, ever. So I don't want this video to be long. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you can. And let me know in the comments below if you have ever used the 7 Baby Steps by Dave Ramsey, or what preferred method of paying off debt, if you have debt, you use, or if you don't, what you do to kind of sustain your lifestyle and prevent yourself from getting into debt. I have been truly financially illiterate my whole life, and this is such a change of heart and everything, and it means a lot to me when I see people and their experiences, because it teaches me a lot. Everything I know about finances now is because of people online, really. So comment and tell me what you are doing to stay out of debt. Guys, I hope this sparkled something in your mind, if you have debt, to maybe tag along and start tackling it together. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video, and until then, bye!